So, the things that work the best are client chosen. So again, there's no formula, but if you ask the person, especially if they're on a Zoom call, like look around right now and like, what's something that jumps out at you as, and you can choose the adjective depending on like what direction you want to send their nervous system in, but you can say like, what jumps out to you as meaningful, safe, beautiful, interesting. You can kind of, how much, whatever you know about the client, and I've never seen even the most dissociated people will suddenly have like, they'll be like, oh, this pen is really important to me. Well, why? Oh, because I really want to be a writer. And my uncle was a writer, and they just go off on like this thing. And then like, you just let them go off on it. And then, 5 minutes later, you're like, how are you feeling? And they're like, oh yeah, I had that problem before. So I think that that's a really powerful way is to have them, choose an object and relate to it. If there's an animal in the room, that's often something they choose, a plant or something like that. But that's going through the meaning channel where people, and at some point when the object has resonated with their nervous system, then you can say, well, what are you noticing in your body now? If you do it too early, sometimes you interrupt that whole process and they get really self-conscious about what's happening. But that's just sort of like resourcing 101 from the somatic experiencing course. So.